It did. It happened pretty quick and tends to do that here. So, yeah, got off to a good start. Chase was rolling along pretty good.
He was cruising up until that fifth inning. What do you think was the difference once he reached that point?
Difference-wise, probably just the execution on a pitch. He left a pitch up there, something I'm sure he'd want to take back. But till that point, really happy with what we saw. And he was, like you said, he was moving along pretty good.
Is Marsh's knee okay? And was that something that happened tonight or was it yesterday?
He's fine. It was, we took it more precautionary than anything else, but he seems to be good. So.
Almost Peguero looked like he may be tipping his pitches and where his glove was and things like that. Did you guys pick up on that in real time or what was kind of said?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time, and obviously Mike sees stuff. Players all over the field see things like that, so we're always working on that. That one in particular, I think we were looking at after, but it's something, you have to really stay diligent on because other teams are constantly looking for any advantage.
How much do you think your kind of lack of bullpen depth really hurt you today? Because you obviously have the guys, at the back end, it's apparent, but sort of the middle is pretty thin right now when you're like early in the tie game.
Yeah, certainly when you're playing down a man at any position, it makes it a little more challenging. But I still felt really good about where we were. Going into different spots in the game. Obviously it got quick there. As the rallies tend to do. But I felt like we were still in a good spot and that game was still within reach. So a couple different bounces, a couple different pitches, and a little bit of execution, and it goes a different way.
What do you think of Ohtani's fastball?
Good. Probably over the last couple of 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more, we've seen the progression from him. The contact's been crisp. He hit some balls in Seattle that didn't go for anything other than, good numbers, and you could just see that things were changing for him. So I think it's just a continuation.
Do you guys know if Silseth is going to stay in the rotation?
I don't know at this point.
What you think of Cueto today?
He was good. Veteran, you can use any word you want, obviously, right? Super accomplished over his career. And we got to him a little bit. Of course, he's not going to get rattled, but then, he dialed it back in when they got back on the board, and as you would expect, right? So he's not going to go anywhere. We had to keep grinding.